All right, everyone. My name's Alex Seguin. I'm an AI innovator. I'm doing this channel for the first time. So, my goal is to provide expertise and even just questions around AI machine learning over time, focusing on defense for the next month as there's a big conference in town in DC area called AUSA. So first off, the eXeL AI initiative is really around preparing AI to serve the future of humanity. I have a background as a U.S. Air Force veteran, fixing planes, chemical engineer by trade. I got an MBA, and then I pursued a lot of AI education. All right, I'm going to provide an overview based off of a presentation I gave at a reunion event not too long ago. But basically, I'm a product manager, portfolio manager. I actually was part of FLIR before they got acquired by Teledyne, and I've led a whole bunch of businesses, including anywhere from 120 to $250 million portfolios. And then I had limited knowledge before I joined this Harvard Business Analytics program, but really my future aspirations was to work on robotic systems. I actually had a chance to work on Boston Dynamics Spot on two different sensor integrations, but a lot of fun in the AI space. And my passion is really around sensor fusion, sensor integrations. So to start with, I had no idea about AI in 2018. I took a short course shortly after working at Fluke, and I basically talked about land rover systems, air drone systems, basically having a robotic meeting assistant of sorts, and they really forced the thinking and logic around using industrial robotics for your work environment. For me, I was at Fluke at the time, so industrial customers were my focus. But it really opened the eyes to think about machine learning for the first time. And I was so addicted, I took a second course, a 2 year program at Harvard, where it was focused on business analytics. And that's what you see here. So one of the first classes was digital strategy innovation course. And when I was working at FLIR, I had an opportunity to think about the various divisions. We actually merged 10 different portfolio processes down to one, and thought about decision support as far as AI capabilities. And the prompt I really had there was, what if you had 10 fixed cameras, maybe 10 roving systems, including drones that had visual, thermal, and other sensors. But if you can imagine a whole bunch of military troops or even just kids playing and coming towards a walled area of a perimeter of a base, well, how do you tell it's kids versus a soldier? And if you have a soldier, how do you tell the highest priority soldier, whether they have a gun, handgun, or a bazooka or tanks coming? You would want to rank and prioritize those targets accordingly. So Harvard Business Analytics program really opened my eyes for a whole 6 courses over a 2 year period, and I think it's important we think about decision support and time to action, time to certain effects, especially in the defense world, and even personal effectiveness as well as optimization. So I'll introduce kind of the eXeL AI family, but I worked a lot with Bart Moyenbeck, Pushkar Kainar during COVID. We were all in between jobs, and we really launched a program using our expertise. So Bart has a lot of experience on lots of different products. Pushkar actually worked in brain breast cancer detection, and he was very quick to come up to speed with thermal models as well as models for computer vision, just regular visual. So we outlined a plan for us, which was more focused around education at first due to the small team nature. And we're growing into multi-sensor thermal applications and multi-sensor mobility applications over time. Just because I have a background with Boston Dynamics Spot Robot, our real goal is to work on various robotic systems after we get a platform that is modular enough to fit on multiple systems. So this presentation I gave in the past, but basically we have two companies, de-risking strategies, AI ML technology solutions. We're running part-time. We're constantly between part-time and full-time jobs. The key thing is once we get to enough momentum, we will go full-time. Now, our updated vision since working in student AI education is really to prepare the majority of AI to serve the future of humanity. And think R2D2 robot, but having a nice robotic solution that helps you from time to time, maybe brings you a beer one day, but even just like jokes around and helps provide day-to-day tasks around your house, your workshop, whatever the case is. So it's a very easy, what I call our mascot of sorts, but that's kind of the concept here. Just to give some overview, we do have various revenues in the companies, but on the bottom you'll see we had a opportunity to work on Boston Dynamics Spot Robot. one sensor I integrated at FLIR called the Move 360 was a chemical sensor. Since then, they have a BP oil rig outfitted with a Boston Dynamics Spot robot for our early concept. And then I've actually helped with the Fluke collaboration on acoustic sensor with the technology from Fluke on industrial inspections. But that big thing on the left side of the back there, it detects sound and the location of sound for lots of use cases, including inspection and the case with Fluke for air leaks. Um, Working part-time with Athena AI, they have great technology for object detection, and we'll get into that more over the next few weeks, but I really want to highlight their technologies from AUSA standpoint as well as others in this space. Um, our patents are around sensor fusion, so merging both thermal with visual AI models, detection models, even around acoustics. And we had some fundraising efforts going around avian bird flu, but basically having notification-based systems and the ability to turn any camera into a smart camera with a cloud-based ecosystem. So that's it, but I'll have many videos over the next few weeks. Just want to kick it off with this one. My goal is to have no edits, no cutting, and it's going to be very organic and transparent. So my apologies if it feels a little honky at first, but I got this idea from Mark Holden, a good friend of mine and my last boss at Shield AI. But, I think we can work together as a collaborative community to provide free content for everyone to learn more about AI in their personal day-to-day as well as their job, just to make people more effective and to learn and coexist with tool sets that help provide better capabilities for both parties. So that's it, and appreciate everyone's time while we roll out this first ever eXeL AI um, podcast kind of sorts, but just free video for everyone to enjoy and start learning about this space. Thanks.